Give me a kiss.
Yep. Love you.
Love you too, dear. Okay. Okay.
Good.
Love you. Love you.
Please rise. You may be seated. Good afternoon and welcome everybody to this amazing, amazing day to celebrate love. We have gathered here, surrounded and nurtured by the sights and sounds of nature, to celebrate the marriage of Bobbie and Michael. Before we begin, the couple would like me to express their gratitude to their family and friends who have traveled from afar to celebrate with them in their beloved adopted home of Maine, and to the friends they've made here who have quickly become like family. As their guests, you represent symbolically all the people in the world who have been and will be touched by their love and their life together. And they thank you for offering your love and support to their commitment by being here today. So thank you. Who gives this woman away today?
Her mother and I do. Give her away. Congratulations, Mike.
Bobbie and Michael, you have come here today to declare your love for one another and formally acknowledge that which your hearts already know, that your lives are meant to be shared together. Please look at one another, which you're already doing, and remember this amazing moment in time. For after these vows, you shall say to the world that this is my husband and this is my wife. Nothing is easier than standing here and saying these words, and nothing is more difficult than living them day to day. When you love someone, you do not love them all the time in exactly the same way. That is impossible. Yet that is what most of us expect. We forget the ebb and flow of life and of love and of relationships. We insist on permanence, on duration, on continuity. But in love, as in life, the only stability is change, in growth, and in choice. Today, you are choosing each other. You are choosing someone who enhances you, who makes you think and makes you smile, and makes each day brighter. You are choosing a real and joyous and unconditional love that must be renewed and reaffirmed tomorrow and all of the tomorrows to come. Michael, I now ask you, do you promise Bobbie that you will love her for today and for all of your tomorrows, through all of life's joys and sorrows, and that from this day forward you will faithfully walk beside her?
I do. Definitely do.
Bobbie, I ask you, do you promise Michael that you will love him for today and for all of your tomorrows, through all of life's joys and sorrows, and that from this day forward you will faithfully walk beside him?
I do.
Bobbie and Michael have written their own vows to share.
You're first. Michael. Looking back on it now, there's one reason how I ended up here, in this beautiful place. I had always romanticized the idea of living in Maine, the endless possibilities of long walks to get lost, the peace and quiet to write. I had every reason to stay in New York City. I had a good job and friends. And even though I'm brave, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't terrified to make the leap to come here. But the fact is, something was calling me. And when we first met, I remember thinking how familiar and effortless it felt to be with you. And I wondered how that could be. Soon after, we rode a motorbike and scooted up to the top of Cadillac Mountain in Acadia. And I remember being held by you with my head on your chest, looking out into all that beauty and quiet and realizing that that calling was the beating of your heart. I could stand here and list all the things I love about you, from the minuscule, like your beautiful smile, joyous and wide like a wire hanger is caught in there, or how you, when you hang up the phone, you hum a little, you go, goodbye. Or how every time I go somewhere, you text to make sure I'm safely there. The big stuff too, like your heart, your mind, your childlike sense of wonder, and the way you so beautifully capture it all in your paintings. The fact is, I know in you, I have a partner who will love me through anything, who will always have my back, and who will always watch Sunny with me. The most important thing. As I said, I could go on, but I fear the sun will set before I finish. And I'm just not quite sure how you tell someone how they've changed your life for the better, or how they encourage you to wake up every day with a grateful heart and wanting to be a better person. So instead, I'll just say that, Michael, You are the most beautiful person I've ever met, and I vow to love you and cherish you and enjoy life with you and all the joys and sorrows with all of my heart and for all my days.
Bobbie, you are the love of my life. You are my best friend and my soulmate. Every day I wake up with you. Every night I fall asleep is with you. And every day that I live for you. And here I stand. I am in love with you, and I cannot do otherwise. Our love is what makes us who we are, and is what brought us here together. I vow to you to always be present, to care for you, to support you, to cherish you, to learn from you, to laugh with you, and to always be by your side. I love you with everything that I am and everything I will ever be.
Bobbie and Michael, please take a look at your partner's hands so you may see the gift that they are to the world and to each other. Individually, for we must remember that this is the blending of two unique souls. They are the hands of a writer and a painter. They are also the hands of your best friend, the hands that will work alongside yours as together you build your future. These are the hands that, when wrinkled in age, will still be holding yours. I will now ask you to seal the vows you have shared with each other by the giving and receiving of rings. Many, like the wedding band to a perfect circle, having no beginning and no end. You're so cute. But we all know that these rings have a beginning. Rock is dug up from the earth, metals are liquefied in a furnace 1,000 degrees. The hot metal is forged, cooled, and then painstakingly polished. And at the end, something beautiful is made from these raw elements. Something eternal comes from humble beginnings, much like love. Ladies first. Please place that ring on Bobbie's hand and repeat after me. Bobbie, with this ring,
Bobbie, with this ring,
I take you as my wife
I take you as my wife
and pledge my love
and pledge my love
and life to you.
and life to you.
Michael, with this ring,
Michael, with this ring,
I take you as my husband
I take you as my husband
and pledge my love
and pledge my love
and life to you.
and life to you.
I will send you off with a passage on love, written by one of your favorite writers. May it guide you now and always. Let these be your desires, to wake at dawn with a winged heart and give thanks for another day of loving, to rest at the noon hour and meditate love's ecstasy, to return home at evening tide with gratitude, and then to sleep with a prayer for the beloved in your heart and a song of praise upon your lips. Bobbie and Michael, it is with great joy that I now declare you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride. Congratulations!
My husband.
My wife. We did it. I love you so much, baby.
Can you hold these for me, baby?
Yeah. Wanna help? Here.
Your vows were beautiful, baby.
So were yours.
Do you like that?
I love them.
Today's the best day.
It is.
All right, first up this evening, we have parents of the bride, Stephanie and David Ford. Parents of the groom, Michael and Marie Vincer. Bridesmaid and groomsmen, Tanner and Jesse. Amalia, escorted by Michael. Amber and Sarah. Those are all here this afternoon. Let's all stand and give a warm welcome to Mr. and Mrs. Vincer.
Headed down south to the land of the pines. I'm thumbing my way into North Carolina, staring up the road and pray to God I see headlights. I made it down the coast in 17 hours, picking me a bouquet dogwood flowers, and I'm hoping for Raleigh I can see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama. I got a trucker out of Philly, had a nice long toke. But he's headed west from the Cumberland Gap, Johnson City, Tennessee. And I gotta get a move on before the sun. I hear my baby calling my name, and I know that she's the only one. And if I die in Raleigh, at least I will die free. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me.
All right, first dance is husband and wife.
Don't her, Bobbie. You truly complete her. She is a perfectionist in every sense of the word. Bobbie. Bobbie is one of those people where, I'm sure everyone who knows her knows this, that she worries about you. She worries about your happiness endlessly. And that's something I know you'll never take advantage of. You come, when she stresses and you come to her, you soothe her in a way that no one ever has. And I won't carry on too much longer, but I wish you guys a lifetime of laughter. I wish you a lifetime of sitting on the couch watching stupid TV shows, cuddling and appreciating each other. And my hope is that one day you guys become exhausted, messy-haired, I haven't brushed my teeth in a day, parents, and you look at each other and you don't see your husband and your wife, you don't see mom and dad, you see each other the way you see each other now as soulmates. Always do that. Always lean into each other, and I love you guys so much.
Any big change obviously comes with a certain amount of anxiety. So he left to come here, and right before he did, I took a little time to wanting to share with him. I said, Mike, I want to share with you a lifetime of accumulated wisdom and knowledge. He looked at his watch and kind of nervously, I said, don't worry, it'll only take a minute. It is so wonderful indeed to see so many happy, supportive family and friends here today. There are so many, unfortunately, that were unable to be here. Bobbie and Mike, you were in their thoughts as well. What a beautiful gift you are giving all of us this day. We bear witness in the formation of a new family, with hopes, dreams, excitement, and joy. You already know what you do not want, a life without the other. From now on, you will never again be alone. You will be each other's finest gift. The opening of that gift lasts a lifetime. We all love you very much. If you will, please raise your glasses with me. Michael and Bobbie, go forth into the future. Live long, laugh often, and love each other forever.
You belong among the wildflowers. You belong in a boat out at sea. Sail away, kill off the hours. You belong somewhere you feel free. Run away bright and new. I have seen no other who compares with you. You belong among the wildflowers. You belong in a boat out at sea. You belong with your love on your own. You belong somewhere you feel free. Run away, go find a lover. Run away, let your heart be your guide. You deserve the deepest of cover. You belong in that home by and by. You belong among the wildflowers. You belong somewhere close to me, far away from your trouble and worry. You belong somewhere you feel free. You belong somewhere you feel free.
All right, the bride and father dance. Next up, we have the groom and mother.
Hush, now don't you cry. That's an Irish lullaby. Over in Killarney, many years ago, my mother sang a song to me in tones so sweet and low. Just a simple little ditty in a good old Irish way, and I'd give the world if she could sing that song to me this day. Hush, now don't you cry. That's an Irish
Right, another special moment for groom and mother dance.